So audio is the most important part of any filmmaker, whether or not you're making YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram, feature movies, and more. You could tell the difference in someone using a smartphone, a camera audio to record your audio, right? It just doesn't sound professional. One of the biggest reasons why people don't upgrade their audio is because they believe it's too complex. It's a lot of work. Well, unfortunately, this video is not for the people that will not upgrade their audio. This is for the person that want to take their audio to the next level. They're sick and tired of hearing everybody else audio sound good and theirs don't sound that great. So we're going to talk about audio in this video. And we're going to talk about two portable recorders that I really like. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the Tascam Portacapture X8. This multi-channel 32-bit float recorder has a user-friendly touch display with great sound and everything else in between. Very good. And I have the Zoom F6. This portable multi-channel 32-bit float recorder is a professional device with excellent sound at a small size. So let's talk about both of these recorders and let's talk about audio in this video. So sit back, relax, and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So let's talk about external recorders. It's a tool to help you get great sound, but there's other tools that's needed to get that 100% professional sound. You need a few other things, such as microphones, the environment. Right now, the environment that I'm in right now is sound treated. You need some editing to complete the process. Yes, so all of this to make good audio. Look, I've showed off my workflow and how I record my audio from start to finish. I made a complete YouTube video about it. I will leave that link down in the description below. And you know what? Yes, audio takes a bit of work, just like filming a video. Okay, so why use external recorders? Well, just like your camera. The main focus of a camera is to give you the best image quality, period. Everything else is secondary. So you won't get the best sound quality out of a camera. Same thing goes with a smartphone. The main focus of a smartphone to kind of give you everything else in between. But it's not about audio with smartphones. So an external recorder, main focus is audio. No more, no less. It's all about audio with these external recorders. So let's talk about the Portacapture X8 and why this is one of the best recorders that I have in my arsenal. Look, this recorder right here has 4 XLR combo jacks. It has an extension in jack, a headphone jack, and at the top here you have 2 more jacks, which is interesting with the X8. It includes XY microphones, but you could pull these off and use the 3.5 millimeter jacks that's included here, and you could use it for lav mics and stuff like that, which is nice. In the front, you have a beautiful large 3.5-inch display, and it's touchscreen. Here at the bottom, you got a lot of buttons. You got your record button here, right? You got your play pause. You got your wheel and the mark button. And on the bottom here, you have a Bluetooth module and a speaker. And on the back, there's a cold shoe mount and a port for mounting this device. You also have a battery door that requires 4 AA batteries. So the Tascam X8 is a very, very good recorder. It's an all plastic build. It's solid. It's not as heavy, but it's an all plastic build. But the star of the show right now with the Tascam X8 is the display. It's nice, bright, vivid, not too high resolution, but it kind of reminds you of a smartphone with good details. The overall quality of the display is really good, but the standout feature of the X8 is the ability to record 32-bit float with a sample rate of 192 kilohertz, which is mind-blowing. Also the price, $399 as of me recording this video, which is really, really good. One of the coolest things about the Podcapture X8 is that the XY mics, if you don't want to use a microphone, if you don't want to use the XLRs, right? If you don't even have a microphone, it's no problem. All you have to do is use this microphones right here, the XY microphones, and you could get a very good recording overall. And we're going to test that out in this video. All right, guys, so here it is. I want y'all guys to listen to the XY microphones on the Podcapture X8. Now, if you just want to use this device by itself with no other microphones, no XLR microphones at all, it can be done. All you had to do is grab a little tripod and put it together and you are good to go. Well, that's one of the reasons why I like this setup right here, because I'm able to just use the device by itself, which is really good. So if you want to just bring your audio to the next level with the Podcapture X8, just use the XY microphones and you are good to go. Now, listen, man, it's not on the same quality of an NT1 5th generation or Sennheiser 416. Let's not fool ourselves here. But with equalization in post, you can make them sound really good. Next, let's talk about one of my favorite recorders, and that's going to be the Zoom F6. This multi-track recorder is the smallest professional 32-bit recorder I ever used, and it's great in so many ways. You could connect 6 XLR microphones to it. It has a headphone output, a line output, a time generator for multiple camera setups. This is a professional tool here. The Zoom F6 is rugged enough to withstand demanding scenarios and is small enough to fit in tight spaces. Also at the bottom, you got a ⅛ to mount. You got a battery door that does require 4 AA batteries. In the front here, got a display, right? Not the biggest display. You got 6 knobs. You got buttons at the bottom, right? You got record, play, pause, and stop, which is really nice. The Zoom F6 features 32-bit float, 96 kilohertz. That's what I'm recording right now. Also, you can record 24-bit, 192 kilohertz. But the price on the Zoom F6 is a little pricier. I paid over $700 for it, but right now it's about $650. I will leave product links down in the description below. Now, when you're looking at both of these recorders, I'm recording at 32-bit float, 96 kilohertz. So even if I'm clipping, it doesn't matter because I can recover this in post. So that is a good thing about these recorders. Even though when you're looking at the Tascam X8 right here, you might see me peeking out in the red, but it doesn't matter because again, 32-bit float is almost unclippable. So I got these 2 microphones set up and I'm gonna go side to side so we can hear the audio. But let's talk more about some of the pros and cons about both of these devices. The build quality. The build quality on the F6 is built like a tank. It can be tossed around, you could put it in the bag, and you have no worries about it breaking. Unlike the X8, the huge touch display here making it a bit fragile. And I can tell you that when I use the Podcapture X8, I am very, very timid with it because I do not want to break this display. The build quality on the F6 is solid, and to me it's a win because it's next to none. The next difference is the ports. The F6 got 6 XLR out inputs. The X8 only have 4, but it does have combo jacks that the F6 does not have. But one of the things that the X8 has, it has the ability to take off the XY microphones, and you can use the 3.5 jacks here for lav mics, and sometimes I use wireless mics. So the Tascam and the F6 kind of what when it comes down to that. Next, the Podcapture X8 is a user-friendly device right, with this huge display. It's easy to navigate through the menus and everything else in between. At a glance, you can navigate this device to, it's kind of like a smartphone. Plus, there's an app that you can download that gives you some connectivity, features, and functionality, but you need the Bluetooth module, which is sold separately. Now, the Zoom F6 is a professional-grade device with professional preamps, and the menu system is a little more deep, right? It's not user-friendly at all. Plus, the small buttons here kind of gets in the way. Now, the difference between both of these devices, one is a little more user-friendly compared to a professional device. Now, yes, you can connect the Zoom F6 to a Bluetooth source, which I do have the Bluetooth module, but it does come separate. So when it comes down to both of these devices, I would give the X8 as far as ease of use, and I would say that the F6 is a little more professional, but it does have a lot more professional features. It's a fundamental difference between both of these devices. One device is made for professionals, more of the prosumer, and the Tascam Portrait Capture X8, to me, is kind of made for beginners, even though the preamps and everything else in between sounds good. But I would say that this device is more of an entry level for people that just want to get into a external recorder with 32-bit float that's user-friendly. The Portrait Capture X8 is that device for you. Now, don't get me wrong, you can use the Portrait Capture X8 in professional scenarios. Trust me, I've connected this to multiple microphones in multiple scenarios, and the sound quality is next to none. But when I'm outside and I'm doing field work, I always grab the Zoom F6. All right, I will do a lot of these back and forth videos. So if you are new to the game, or if you want to enhance your audio, check out this channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell as I do more videos about audio. This is the Tech Preacher. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Portrait Capture X8 and the Zoom F6 in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.